Hi folks, my name is Justin, and this is Vash.
And I don't get to talk again.
See, this is why I
That's
usually
what I'm
stop,
saying,
because I
like-
know you're going to do something. I know you're going to do
Well,
something.
if you would just let me talk every once in a while, I wouldn't have to cry for attention. I would just be like, hey, I'm a regular dude.
Hi folks, my name is Justin, and this...
It's too late now.
Today we just saw Cloud Atlas.
All 3 long hours. While we were in the movie, I went on Flickster, the movie app, to see exactly how long this movie was, and it said 2 hours and 43 minutes.
Did you enjoy it, Vash?
No. Ask me what it was about.
What was it about?
Damned if I know.
The movie takes place over quite
Ever.
a long time. So it took place over at least six different storylines. Each one of those short films was well crafted and well created, so I thought they all worked, and then they found a really neat way of tying them all together.
Wait, even the people in the past were in the future. That really threw me off, because I'm thinking, oh, it's old time, but then there's spaceship flying around. I'm like, okay, I have no clue what's going on.
Well, that wasn't the past, that was the future.
But it looked like the past, and I was under the impression for a minute that they were trying to say time is a circle. So it's like we started.
No, that's clever.
I
think
know,
you
I'm
did
just
that.
realizing that.
You say that, that's not what they were trying. But that's cool, you went somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm glad you tried to make a story out of this.
I had to try to do something. Now, I have to say, the actors in that movie were amazing. And I have nothing bad to say about the quality of the film or the making of the film, like acting and lights and cameras and scenery, all perfect. But that's not what I'm going to watch.
Was very...
confusing.
Confusing.
That's what he doesn't want to say.
I was going to say complex.
Like complex carbs, they're confusing because they're carbs, yet they're good for you. And they're confused. They're complex.
Our favorite guy, Jim Broadbent, who played...
Guy Pearce is our favorite guy.
Well,
we
Guy
can't
Pearce...
have a new favorite guy. We have to keep a
Well, no,
thing.
but you were saying one of your favorite actors in this was Jim Broadbent.
Oh, Professor Slughorn. He's great. I love him.
Who also is Professor
He's my
Slughorn.
favorite character in this.
That's correct. That whole story in the Aurora house was hilarious.
Absolutely.
He really was a lot of the comic relief of this piece.
Throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
Even when he was playing Captain Barbossa.
I don't think that was his name.
See, the thing about this is Halle Berry did a great job as Storm from the X-Men.
Okay.
She was here as Storm. Then she went here to Catwoman. Then the Academy Award brought her.
She probably was peaking around Bond Girl time, more so than Storm.
I never saw a single Bond movie. We all do know how I feel about James Bond. James Bond, what a pansy. James Bond. But I have not seen one of his movies.
Right. So how can you not? We'll get
it's like
well,
I've never,
no, it's too much.
No,
it's
it's like
too much to even worry about.
You never met Darth Vader, but you know you don't like him.
But you do like him.
Okay, you never met Jaws, but you know you don't like him.
Well, that's a shark.
But I'm just saying, there are things that you don't have to, you never breathe nitrogen, but I bet you're not going to like it.
Actually, most of air is nitrogen.
The accents threw me off so bad that I just had to keep listening for words I could understand or recognize.
Mr. Hugh Grant, who we always hear as foppish Englishman, who went through a lot of... It's Hugh Grant. English.
Mm-hmm. You said foppish? I don't know. I don't know what that word means. And if I don't know, the people don't know because I'm the people's Vash.
Okay.
It is so hard to understand him sometimes. Like he says things and I'm like, what? And he's like, that's what I mean. I'm Justin. Watch me cartwheel. And I'm just like,
have you ever seen me cartwheel?
What?
Have you ever seen me cartwheel?
Do you really want to make sense out of the things that I say?
Is there any future tech that you would like to have?
Here's my
any
problem.
Technology future stuff that you would like to adopt for our world?
From this movie?
Yeah,
absolutely
from
not.
the 2144 or the future 100-year whatever kind of thing. Then the car that can ride on the magnets on the fake roads. That wasn't cool.
And what happens when the electricity goes out and the magnets go away, and then you just plummet to your death in a magnet car?
Clearly, it doesn't happen very often there.
You can't say that it'll never happen. Like you don't have little. Clancy, the janitor, is mopping up in the magnetic field generator, and his mop broom or whatever just hits the don't break emergency glass and turns off the electricity by accident. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Luthor," and he turns it back on, and too late. Magnet is done, and cars are on the ground.
Do you even buy any part of that?
So next week we are going to see Tron.
No, not Tron.
The Wizard. Next week we're going to see...
Not the Wizard.
Next week, we are going to see Super Mario Brothers.
No. Next week we'll be seeing Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. People never write to us on YouTube. Write down something interesting. Because the last thing I want to do is watch a boring movie and then read a boring comment. I got nothing.
Please don't write boring stuff.
I guess I just want attention.
That sounds accurate.